Hello everyone, welcome to Divine and Wild Tarot. In today's ꜱಘᴏᴘ reading, we're gonna go over what makes you stand out from the crowd. If this is your very first time in this channel, I warmly welcome you to this community. I am an energy reader and this channel is all about channeled messages, tarot readings, and connecting with the divine. And if you're totally new to pick a card specific videos, all you have to do is pick a number between 1, 2, and 3. Or we can look over here and we can look at the decks. This is pile number 1, pile number 2 over here, and pile number 3. And once you've chosen your number, all you have to do is go down to the description box below. You can find the timestamp correlating the number you chose. Click on that, and that is where your reading will start today. This beautiful piece here is my rendition of the Death card. I was in the middle of making my own tarot deck, designing my own pieces, and that project right now is currently shelved, but I like to showcase my pieces here and there as well. So if you want to check out my online art gallery, you can find the link below as well. And without further ado, let's start with group number 1. Hello, group number 1. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for your ongoing support. I super appreciate every single one of you guys. I hope you guys are doing amazing. If you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. And let's get into what makes you stand out from the crowd. Immediately, I feel like you guys are highly talented individuals. You guys are able to have this almost like animal instinct type energy to you, and animal instinct, like almost a primal way of being. So people feel like you guys have this really pure level of conviction as a person and who you are as an individual, and you stand out from the crowd because people can feel that you have very strong opinions about something, whether you believe that about yourself or not. People can see that, and that is one of the biggest aspects on who you are as a person. Like when I feel your energy, I think of someone that is strong-minded, strong-hearted, and has also a strong, emotional strength as well. You guys are able to go through the ups and downs of life with ease, or so it seems from the outside. So the main things that you guys have going on for you guys that makes you super stand out from the crowd is that whatever you seem to do, you do well at it. You're able to follow your heart and follow your intuition, and it's like you're so good at following your intuition that it always seems like you're making the right choice. Like when you are compared to everyone else, like in a crowd setting, what makes you stand out is the vibrancy of what you say and how you move and what you do. And it's like I feel this strong energy. Like if you guys are females watching this, then I feel like people's heads turn when you walk into the room, and even your person. It's not even so much about your looks, but more so like looks. Yes, you guys definitely have some striking features about you, but more so it's your personality and the energy that you bring into the room. Like you guys, when you talk, people turn their heads. When you say something, they're like, oh, who said that? Or it's just little moments like that where it makes people turn heads for sure when it comes to your energy and what makes you stand out in a crowd setting. And everything points to you truly being a unique character. So it really is like, in a crowd setting, in a party setting, in a gathering setting, or maybe even a business setting, the way you talk, the way you express yourself, the way you like to interact with people, it's very memorable. I feel like you guys have a place in a lot of people's minds. Like just your way of being has seared into a lot of people's memories, and you guys are definitely stand out from the crowd in terms of like, look at this, you guys are literally the gem in the haystack. You guys are shining, you guys are unique in so many ways, not just one way, that you are so multifaceted and you're so talented at these at seemingly everything that you do, whether you know it or not, you guys are really good at what you do. And so people can see that, and people at party settings or in group settings, they try to have a word with you or have a conversation with you because they feel like they can benefit so much by having an interaction with you. You guys are able to follow your heart, and it's like when you when I look at this eye over here, I see you guys, when you have your eyes on something, you go for it. There's nothing that's going to stop you. There's nothing that's going to sway your path at all. So you are, okay, all these cards are just so freaking magical for you guys, group number 1, because we have the gem, and this is like another version of the gem, but you guys are wise, you guys are creative, and you guys are passionate about, I'm not surprised I'm talking about passion when it comes to you guys as well, because well, with all the talent you have, and with all the strength, emotional strength you have, and as well as all the focus you have as well for your life and for yourself and where you want to go, it requires passion, it requires excitement for what you do, it requires a level of, you know, dedication and discipline to go where you want to go. And you guys are able, you guys stand out from the crowd because you have that extra layer of discipline. And whether you guys feel like it or not, like, yes, no matter how hardworking or how amazing you are as an individual, and or no matter how much work ethic you have, like, of course we'll have days where we procrastinate and do, you know, you have a day off, you know, everyone needs that. So I find that sometimes you guys may put yourself down because you just had a day or two off, but it's totally okay to have a day off. So you guys are natural born talented individuals that are highly passionate and capable of doing whatever you set your heart and mind and body to do, because like we have the talent here, we have the uniqueness of what you think and what you come up with over here, and also your ability to stay focused on the goal or project or thing that you want to create and do or achieve. You guys have the Forest card, which speaks about wisdom and having that knowledge to do what you want to do. You guys, again, the gem in the diamond in the haystack and the gem in the haystack as well, like you guys are a shiny, bright crystal in the dark forest that when someone is lost, they come to you for advice. When they're lost and they're in a dark place, they come to you for hope and inspiration. And so you guys have this, if some of you guys are like younger, or you feel like maybe you're stuck in life for whatever reason, know that you guys are in fact coming into this phase into your life. This is who you're meant to be. This is who you truly are as an individual. You guys have all of this amazing stuff that's going on for you, and you at your purest state, you're able to be laser focused and hardworking and able to achieve your goals, and so very capable of getting what you want and manifesting the things that you desire. And you guys truly are so unique and so inspirational. Like when you guys are fully turned on and going and speaking and creating and doing, so many people turn their heads and are, you know, focusing on your energy because they are totally inspired every time you do something and you share it with the world. And so I feel like a part of you guys, some of you guys in group number 1 are maybe still in the dark and maybe haven't grown into this energy yet. But rest assured that, you know, a lot of people notice this in you. Maybe you guys haven't fully stepped into your greatness just yet, but I feel like all of this is literally one step away from all of this that you are, which is fiery, which is passionate, which is dedicated, which is highly talented and capable of, you know, making things happen. Yeah, so you guys also stand out from the crowd in that you're able to touch people's hearts and actually be relatable and be empathetic, and you have a big heart. So I'm not surprised you guys got this card because the talent, the uniqueness, the wisdom, I just feel that you guys are such well-rounded individuals and stand out so much in terms of the general population of humanity. But also, you know, your empathy, your heart space is in the right place. You mean well and you wish well to others as well. You have a very, very big heart, and people can notice that. And that's why some people, when they're in the dark, also that they come to you when they're in a rough spot in life. So, precious time. And journey and friendship. So in other ways in how you guys stand out from the crowd is that because you have such a well-rounded character to you, yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. You guys are really relatable, and you guys are able to have that capacity to have really well-rounded friendships and to maintain and nurture these people that you cherish so much in your life. And you guys are definitely in a very unique journey, and that's how you stand out from the crowd as well, is that your journey is unique. It is very unique actually, and people can see that what you go through is not normal. It's not typical in the things that you have gone through and the things that you are currently going through. It's not the typical journey and typical life of someone that's working a 9 to 5 and just that kind of what's normal anyway. Okay, so and normal is a very skewed way of describing anything. I feel like everyone's unique, but in your case, group number 1, I feel like you guys' journey is especially unique and especially standing out from a lot of how everyone else does. Like some of you guys just, this is a general reading, so it's really hard to pinpoint exactly what you guys are doing, but rest assured the way you stand out is just how you are as a person. You're talented, you're bright, you're fiery, you're passionate, you're able to get things done. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are at that stage of having a successful business, whether you realize it or not. Like some of you guys are so into your journey and into your true self that you are aware that you have a successful business and you are running it well, and you have that conviction that this is what you're doing, and people can see that you are taking those steps and you won't let anyone sway. You're working hard and people can see it. You have this vision, you have this goal, you have these set of beliefs, and a lot of people agree with the way you live your life and how you think. And so people look up to that because you're such a leader type. I don't feel like you guys are made exactly to be the stereotypical definition of what a leader is, but you guys still are leaders regardless of you like intentionally being a leader. Like when I think of a leader, it's like someone that speaks on stage and stuff, but maybe some of you guys do. But I feel like majority of group number 1, you guys behave and act as that leader entity by just simply being so passionate at what you do and leading the teams and just doing you and delegating the tasks and having these people that help you and these friends that really respect and admire you, that look up to you. And it's like, what I'm trying to say is that there will be a lot of people, if not already, that look up to you and find inspiration in what you do and how you live your life. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully. So it's like time doesn't really exist around you. Like when I look at this card and attach that to your energy, you guys are able to really be in the present moment, and people love that. Like when I think and feel into your energy, it's like when people are talking to you, they get lost in the conversation. When someone is enjoying like time with you, they get lost into the moment, because that's just who you are. You get lost into your passions, your projects, what you're doing, your workouts, whatever you're doing. You're really good at being in the moment, whether you realize that or not. And people, like, you know, energy is everything, and when they're around you, that energy of yours seeps into their reality as well, and all of a sudden they're lost in this time warp of just oblivion, and it just feels like time doesn't exist. And that's a really interesting and a very cool way to live as well, because, you know, so many people live in the past, live in the future. They're not fully focused in the now, and you guys do a really good job at living most of your time in the present moment and really feeling into, like, hey, what are you actually doing now? How can you improve your life now? And what matters right now? And you guys stand out from the crowd quite a bit because of that simple fact of you being able to live in the now more often than not. So that's your reading, group number 1. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so. I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2. How are we all doing? Thank you so much for your ongoing support. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you'd like to tip, you can find my PayPal link in the description box below. And let's find out what makes you stand out from the crowd. Okay. We already have cards flying out of the deck for you. Interesting. Okay, I need to pull out a few more cards to get like the most well-rounded message for you guys. Okay. The first thing I noticed is that you guys have a lot of energy. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys are a fire sign or have some really crazy fire placements, but regardless of you being an actual fire sign in any way, shape, or form, like, you guys have that fiery energy where you're a bit feisty, and you guys are able to connect with people on a whole nother level. Like, when people remember you, they remember you as someone that they feel like they could really connect deeply with, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, most times when you are, you know, having small talk with someone and it just feels like small talk and it feels a little shallow, whereas when they talk to you, it feels like they're actually having a meaningful conversation. So that's one way of how you stand out from the crowd, but also your fiery moments of you as an individual. I feel like you guys are this type of person that is very almost like fairy-like. You guys are fairy-like, and you guys almost, when you're moving around and, you know, when you're in like a group setting, the way you walk around the room is almost like you're prancing through the room. You guys, when you meet someone that's really like playful and highly spiritual and just in tune with life in that way, where like almost, I don't want to say hippie-ish, but like basically almost hippie-ish, but also fairy-like. You guys are light. Your energy feels light, and the way you talk is also just very soothing to the heart and very soothing to talk to you in general. Just an overall lightheartedness, not lightheartedness, but lightness to, you know, your way of being. Okay, so I feel like generally speaking, right now, the way you stand out from the crowd is that people can see that you're shifting into a new phase into your life, and people are very interested in seeing, you know, what you get up to, what you end up doing, because they can see that you're going through a lot. They can see that you are shifting in many layers as an individual, and new beginnings are truly happening for you guys. You are closing a door behind you, and you're opening up into a new space and a new way of being right now. So the way you stand out is, you know what, one second. I'm almost having a more difficult time than usual tuning into you guys' energy, but it's not, I feel like it's because you guys have that mysterious energy to you. Like, you don't open up to a lot of people very fast at all. Like, you guys take it slow, and you guys are very careful with who you spend time with, because you have that light energy happening where you guys can be overly sensitive, and that oversensitivity is such a strength and talent to have, because that oversensitivity, you're able to tell very quickly if someone is not meant for you. You're able to tell quickly if something that you're doing is benefiting you, or it's actually being destructive to you, yourself and your life, and, you know, everything in general. You guys, it's almost like that delicate type energy. I don't want to say that you guys have delicate features, because I feel like a lot of you have strong features, actually, if I tune into how you physically look. But it's more so your energy is, like, I'm always going to, like, throughout this reading, it's going to be, the whole theme is fairy-like. It's sparkly, it's glittery, it's light, it's fun, it's explorative, it's open-minded. It's that type of energy that you guys are embodying. You guys are alchemists. You guys are able to express in so many ways. You guys are natural born artists. You guys are natural born psychics. You guys are natural born empaths that really are able to tune in to how Mother Earth is feeling. You guys are able to tune in how other people are feeling. And most importantly, right now, the way you stand out from the crowd is that you guys are so, like, you guys are so in tune with yourself and life at large, and the spirit. People can feel that grandness of you. That's why I keep mentioning, like, you know, the fairy aspect of your energy, and just the way your energetic body feels, like, in a group setting. Like, a lot of people that don't have this awareness, that don't understand energy or auras, or have any psychic attunement or alignment, when they interact with you, they just don't understand you at all, because they're so in the 3D. They're so logic, you know, minded, and when they interact with you, you're just so on a different level in terms of your vibrations and the way that you carry yourself and the way that you talk and are as a person. Like, you guys are just vibing on a whole other level than most people. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are really drawn to eating very high vibrational foods, which is like a raw diet, or even fasting here and there, or just generally a vegan or vegetarian diet. Because I find that this type of energy comes with that. It's like you guys can't exactly handle heavier foods. Like, junk food really brings you down. And even drinking alcohol really overall brings your vibration, just it lowers it a little bit as well. All right, so this is beautiful already. You guys have the pig spirit and the peacock spirit, as well as the mouse spirit. So again, it's about that almost like dainty, and it's not about your features, but it's about your energy and how you stand out from the crowd energetically, and just how you behave and how you move your body, and all the little body language, minor little things that add up to how you stand out from the crowd. Is that you know, you're able to see small little details in any group setting. You're able to see small little details in everything and anything in life. You're able to see a lot of things that most people don't notice or are aware of. You guys are able to use your Actually, you know what? This is coming in as an advice from Spirit. Using your mind wisely, because you guys have this extra sensitivity of, you know, things affecting you and other people that aren't meant for you or that are not very good for, you know, being in your life. Those things affect you. So like every little thing that does not feel right, even though it might seem little, don't let it be in your life and cut it out, because it does affect your future. It does affect you as a person. You guys have the peacock spirit, and it's like you guys have such a unique, very unique talent, very unique way of being, that you guys have the spirit of the peacock, which is like, okay, it's time to spread out your feathers and your wings and let yourself shine finally and let yourself be seen in this world, because you guys have so much to share. And I know you guys sometimes, you know, stage fright, anxiety, all those things are very real to you guys, because you guys have that more delicate, energetic body. So it's important to really protect your space, really important to protect your who you let into your life and what you do in your life as well. Like even watching some kind of TV shows really affect you energetically as well. So don't watch shows that affect you negatively. You can feel it if it's actually positively adding to your life, and if you're actually enjoying the show, or if it's too gory or if it's too dark, just turn it off, move on to the next show. And you have also, okay, 1 second. You have the mouse spirit, which we went over already, about, you know, every small thing really matters. So be really conscious of what you're doing in a day-to-day basis, and what you choose to do in your throughout the day as well. What you eat, how much you're drinking water, and who you enjoy speaking to, and what do you want more of in your life as well. But most importantly, the end goal or the main thing is to have the courage to share your beautiful self with the world, because people are truly waiting for you to express and shine your light and brighten up the world with your unique self. People are waiting, people are anticipating. There's so many souls out there that are just anticipating and waiting for you to show up in their lives. So that's a reading I have for you guys, group number 2. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. How are we all doing today? Thank you so much for your ongoing support. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I read all the comments, and you guys have just such lovely things to say sometimes, and I appreciate that so much. Let's look at how you stand out from the crowd. Group number 3. Okay, cards are just flying out today, aren't they? Okay, that's beautiful. You guys are beautiful people. So immediately I feel almost this lustrous energy coming from you guys. Like, you stand out from the crowd because you guys are an ideal romantic partner to many people's eyes. People see you as a catch. People see you as someone that is up there almost on a pedestal in a lot of people's eyes, because you guys, the way you are, like, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys have some Scorpio in your chart, because you have this like alluring thing about who you are as a person. I'm imagining, you know, bigger lips, and just the way you look at people is also like, just the way you naturally look at people is like almost like has that sultry vibe to it. And if you're a guy watching this, you have that like masculine energy around you where you are enticing in that way as well. So also the way you stand out from the crowd, aside from, you know, like people seeing you romantically, but also you guys are very authentic to yourself. You're very authentic to who you are, and you have this very unique beauty and unique way of being where it's like, it's refreshing to be around you, because you guys are just so pure, I want to say. You guys are, it's like you're not even trying. Like, you guys look good, you guys are attractive to some people and to many people actually, and at the same time you're able to do it with such ease, like the way you guys maneuver and the way you guys are you know, also, you guys are very good at communicating. You guys are very good at saying how you feel and saying what you mean and actually doing what you mean and what you say. You guys have that integrity as well. People really appreciate that about you, especially in the workplace. When you say you're going to do something, you do it. And like, unfortunately, or whatever, fortunately, like right now, when people say stuff, they don't like always do it. Whereas in your case, most, if not all the time, you guys do and mean what you say, which is so good. So let's pull out a few more cards. That's what we're gonna do. Give them a 3. Okay, again, like I got the sensuality, sultry, like, you know, romantic vibe already from here, but like you guys literally have the sensuality card. Your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. So you guys are playful. You guys are a lovely, spirited people to be around. You guys are yeah, like you're just a joy to be around. You stand out from the crowd because like in a crowd setting, in a group setting, you are the fun, you are the energy, you are the light in the room. You guys have that beautiful like charisma that people find really refreshing and just love to be around. You guys are peaceful. Like, okay, so there's like a few things happening with like who you are as a person that stands out from the crowd. It's like, hey, you're sensual, you're sexy, you are sensual, you're playful, you're freedom flowing, and you're good at communicating. And you guys are authentic, and not only are you guys funny and just do the social thing well, you also, in a work setting, you have integrity, you work hard, you mean what you say, and you're gonna do, and you hold your promises to your heart, and you mean it when you make a promise. At the same time, you guys are peaceful individuals. It's like there's this like duality happening in your energy. You guys are peaceful, calm, yet fun and free flowing. So it's that type of energy where it's not like, you know, some people that are really charismatic and they're just really out there and it's almost abrasive to some people, like, oh my god, just like calm down, you're talking too loud. Like, I get that you're excited, but you guys, it's not like that at all. You guys have that, it's like you guys are like calm fun, you guys are peaceful, free flowing. So it's like that really good balance that you guys have as an individual that people really enjoy about you, where you are able to calm people's minds and just de-stress people's days. And you guys at the same time is like, it's just chill, it's just nice to be around your energy. So yeah, okay, you guys are hardworking. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys are students or just learning something right now, in the middle of just gaining more knowledge about something. But regardless of like what you're doing in life right now, like the way you are as a person, you guys are able to just pick up knowledge really fast. Like, it's like, I feel like I'm thinking of someone that just works really hard, gets A's all the time. You don't have to get A's all the time, but it's just like that whole vibe of like you guys are like have that properness of you, about you, like you guys are able to get things done, and you have a to-do list that you actually complete all of your to-do list stuff, and you guys are calm, cool, collected, but at the same time you're energetic and fun and attractive when you go out there and be around people, and you have a balance of, you know, a social life that's not too crazy or out there, and you have the right amount of time to recover, recoup, and do your studies, do your work, and do what you do to excel in life. You guys yeah, have like, and people can feel that balance that you've created for yourself. People can feel that you have established a healthy balance between work, play, and fun, and you know, travel and time with the people that you love. It's like you've got it all down pat. Like, how can you improve your life any more than you guys have already done? So that's how you stand out from the crowd in many ways, is just that very well-rounded aspect of just you being so grounded and attractive to a lot of people because of that groundedness that you bring to the table. And that you guys have the courage to make things happen. Like, it's that whole duality that I keep coming back to, of like you being sensitive, sensual, and calm and peaceful, but yet at the same time you have the courage and you have that fire in you to make things happen and be out there as an individual. It's like you are caring, you are vocal about, you know, how you feel about people, and you're also vocal about what you think about anything. So you're able to stand your ground and hold yourself up to a standard when it comes to dealing with anything in life. I am just pulling some more cards from the tarot deck and how you stand out from the crowd. So I feel like sometimes okay, this is an advice coming through from Spirit for you guys, group number 3, is that like whenever you feel like you are worrying about some things, you actually don't need to worry about anything right now. You guys are doing really well in life, and this whole reading was an act as well, and to make you realize that you're actually doing very well in life and that you don't need to worry about a lot of the same things that you are worrying about these days. You have a lot going on for you. Just reconfigure and remind yourself what goals you're working towards and how you want to execute those goals. And if the goals seem too overwhelming, then break those goals down into smaller steps. Like, what is the best thing you can do for yourself next? Like, what can you do today that will bring you just even a small step closer to the goals that you're trying to achieve and that you will achieve? Just, I feel like you guys sometimes stay up worrying about things that you really don't need to worry about, because yeah, like everything that we talked about, you know, you being such an amazing individual that, you know, uplifts a lot of people when you do interact with them, as well as you guys are, I feel like your energy is like young and fun. Like, even though you guys might be in your 30s or 40s, it's the same thing. You have that childlike spirit that is really refreshing to experience. You guys have that well-rounded mannerism of you as an individual. And it's almost like you spark change in people's lives. The Judgment card, you guys inspire people to become better individuals by you leading by example, like you taking care of your health, and people see that and they're inspired by that, and so they take care of their health better because they saw you taking good care of your health. And you know, it's the same concept with everything else in life as well. How you study, how much time you put into your business or your career, people see that and they're like, wow, like I should be, you know, putting time into things that I believe in as well, and people get that. You have, okay, so we have all these sensuality, like attractiveness cards that came out earlier. So I feel like some of you guys also are heartbreakers. I mean, naturally so, because I mean, you guys, whether you realize it or not, you have a lot of people that actually like you and think about you, have a crush on you, want to, you know, imagine a future with you and stuff like that, and you're just going around breaking hearts. And I feel like you don't even mean to, like you're just really focused on what you're trying to achieve in life, and that's totally acceptable and totally okay. And that's just sort of an awareness we have from this reading for you guys, group number 3. Yeah, you guys stand out so much so that people yeah, want to spend more time with you. That is definitely in the cards. And the way that you carry your energy, it's like, it's fiery, but it's chill. Like people, like you almost act as like a spirit guide to people as a person. You guys like are like embodying the energy of some people's spirit guides, and you go around saying things and you don't even know why you say what you say or do what you do, but then you're doing it anyway, and like for some reason what you did or said changed someone's life. And you left them inspired and you left them having a realization of what they need to do with their life, if that makes any sense at all. I'm sure it did, because you guys, I know, have had these phenomena happen for you guys, and like, you know, friends coming to you and saying like, oh my god, you remember that thing you said? Like, I'm doing it now and it's completely changed my life. Or like, you said this one thing that made them realize that, you know, realize things in general. I'm sure you guys know what I'm getting at here. What just happened? I can't make this up. Fairy spotting, you guys. What was I saying? You guys are a fairy. You guys are a, you know, delicate, but just, you guys are, okay, what does it say? It's time to go fairy spotting. It's said that seeing is believing, but in fact the opposite is true. Believing is seeing. So, you know, people see you as a, like, unicorn in like the sea of horses. You guys are that special unicorn that has got his or her life figured out, or seemingly so, and you stand out from the crowd in many ways, because especially you guys are just attractive to many people. But at the same time, like, you have this well-rounded nature and this free-flowing, this fun-loving type aura and energy that you bring to the table as well, and that really shows in a group setting as well. So that is the reading I have for you guys, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, consider doing so, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now.